Dear students, today we are going to discuss about the Krebs cycle or citric acid cycle. Previous classes we are going to discuss about the types of respiration. Respiration are of two types. First one aerobic respiration, second one anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration takes place in 4 steps. They are namely, first step glycolysis. Glycolysis occurs in the cytoplasm of the cell or cytosol of the cell. Second step pyruvic acid oxidative decarboxylation occurs in the mitochondria. Third step in Krebs cycle occurs in the mitochondria matrix. Fourth step in electron transport system or oxidative phosphorylation occurs in the inner membrane of mitochondria. And anaerobic respiration takes place in 2 steps. First step in glycolysis, second step in fermentation. So both 2 steps occurs in cytoplasm of the cell or cytosol of the cell. Dear students, glycolysis to be present in both respirations, that is aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration, occurs in the cytoplasm of the cell. Already in previous classes we will detailed described about the glycolysis. So glycolysis is a common step in both respirations, that is aerobic respiration and anaerobic respiration. Now coming to second step, pyruvic acid oxidative decarboxylation or pyruvate oxidative decarboxylation. In anaerobic respiration, 2 steps are completed, that is glycolysis and fermentation. In aerobic respiration are completed in first step, that is glycolysis. So in this glycolysis, the first respiratory substrate, that is 6 carbon compound of glucose. This 6 carbon compound of glucose is break down into the formation of 3 carbon compound of pyruvic acid. 3 carbon compound of pyruvic acid. This 3 carbon compound of pyruvic acid, this is the end product of glycolysis. This 3 carbon compound of pyruvic acid occurs in the cytoplasm of the cell or cytosol of the cell. Okay, now 3 carbon compound of pyruvic acid occurs in the cytoplasm of the cell or cytosol of the cell. In 3 carbon compound of pyruvic acid not directly enter to the mitochondria matrix or inside of the mitochondria. So in this time, so this 3 carbon compound of pyruvic acid, first to be decarboxylation, second to be oxidation. 3 carbon compound of pyruvic acid is not directly enter to the mitochondria matrix or inner side of the mitochondria. So in this time, this 3 carbon compound of pyruvic acid to be first into the decarboxylation process, next into the second one into the oxidation. Okay, now so here observe to carry on. 3 carbon compound of pyruvic acid to be removal of 1 carbon dioxide or 3 carbon compound of pyruvic acid to be given out carbon dioxide. So with the help of pyruvic acid decarboxylase, and then after oxidized NAD plus to be receiving of 2 hydrogen atoms. These 2 hydrogen atoms are released to 3 carbon compound of pyruvic acid. Then we will get cofactors are helping in, that is cofactor A, TPP, thiamine pyrophosphate, and Mg+2, magnesium. Some of the coenzymes are helping in this pyruvic acid. Finally, to be form of 2 carbon compound acetyl coenzyme A. 2 carbon compound of acetyl coenzyme A. This is a aerobic respiration second step, that is pyruvic acid oxidative decarboxylation or pyruvate oxidative decarboxylation. Okay, now 3 carbon compound of pyruvic acid is the end product of glycolysis, occurs in the cytoplasm of the cell. Thus 3 carbon compound of pyruvic acid is not directly entered to the mitochondria matrix or inner side of the mitochondria. In this time, this 3 carbon compound of pyruvic acid to be first decarboxylation and second one oxidation. So within the help of 2 enzymes, so 3 carbon compound of pyruvic acid to be given out 1 carbon dioxide or to be removal of 1 carbon dioxide, which is catalyzed by the enzyme pyruvic acid decarboxylase or pyruvate decarboxylase. Then after 3 carbon compound of pyruvic acid to be released 2 hydrogen atoms. These 2 hydrogen atoms to be aspected by NAD+, so to be reduced to NADH+, H+. So in this reaction, which is catalyzed by the enzyme pyruvate dehydrogenase, finally to be formed 2 carbon compound of acetyl coenzyme A. So 2 carbon compound of acetyl coenzyme A to be formed from 3 carbon compound of pyruvic acid. So this pyruvic acid is not directly entered to the mitochondria matrix. So this 3 carbon compound of pyruvic acid to be changed of the 2 carbon compound of acetyl coenzyme A. This acetyl coenzyme A to be enter the mitochondria matrix or Krebs cycle. Mitochondria matrix or Krebs cycle. So hence 2 carbon compound of acetyl coenzyme A. So between of the glycolysis and Krebs cycle, this is a one connecting link. This is a one connecting link. Acetyl coenzyme A is also known as a connecting link between of the glycolysis and Krebs cycle. Okay, now 2 carbon compound of acetyl coenzyme A. 2 carbon compound of acetyl coenzyme A, connecting link between glycolysis and Krebs cycle. Okay, now so second step is completed. In aerobic respiration, the first step now glycolysis. In this glycolysis to be end product are here 3 carbon compound pyruvic acid. This 3 carbon compound of pyruvic acid is converted to 2 carbon compound of acetyl coenzyme A. So this is a aerobic respiration in second step, that is pyruvic acid oxidative decarboxylation. Next coming to in aerobic respiration third step, that is Krebs cycle or citric acid cycle or tricarboxylic acid cycle. Tricarboxylic acid cycle. So why? Because Krebs cycle, the first cause Krebs to be observed in this cycle, that is known as Krebs cycle. Sir Hans Krebs first to be observed in this cycle to be form of 6 carbon compounds, 5 carbon compounds and 4 carbon compounds. So to be form of some organic acids, these organic acids to be containing 6 carbon compounds, 5 carbon compounds and 4 carbon compounds. So hence in this cycle are named as Krebs cycle. So in this Krebs cycle, the first stable compound are here OAA, oxaloacetic acid. It is a combination of acetyl coenzyme A to be form of first stable compound, that is 6 carbon compound, that is named citric acid. Once again, in this Krebs cycle, the first stable compound are here 6 carbon compound, that is citric acid. So hence in this cycle are named as citric acid cycle. So in this citric acid internally consisting of 3 carboxylic group. Internally consisting of 3 carboxylic group. So hence in this Some of the organic acids are here: 4 carbon compounds, 5 carbon compounds, and 6 carbon compounds. In those of organic acids to be formed. So this phenomenon first to be observed as Krebs. In this cycle are named as Krebs cycle. And in this Krebs cycle, the first stable compound 6 carbon compound of citric acid. So that cycle are named as citric acid cycle. And this citric acid are internally containing 3 carboxylic group, 3 COOH groups. Hence in this cycle are named as tricarboxylic acid cycle or TCA cycle. Both are similar are here: Krebs cycle or citric acid cycle or TCA cycle. So glycolysis occurs in the cytoplasm of the cell, so containing 10 enzymes and 10 biochemical reactions. At the same, Krebs cycle occurs in the mitochondrial matrix or inner side of the mitochondria. So to be participated 10 enzymes, so to be taking up 10 biochemical reactions. Glycolysis occurs in the cytoplasm of the cell, to be participated 10 enzymes and to be taking up the 10 biochemical reactions. At the same time, so the Krebs cycle occurs in the mitochondrial matrix or inner side of the mitochondria and participating 10 enzymes and also taking up the 10 biochemical reactions. 10 biochemical reactions. Okay now. So first now coming to already the 4 carbon compound of oxaloacetic acid. Okay now. In 4 carbon compound of oxaloacetic acid or OAA. So to be combined with 2 carbon compound of acetyl coenzyme A to be formed 6 carbon compound of citric acid. This is a first step. So this step are known as condensation. This first step are known as condensation. Okay now. So second aerobic respiration step of pyruvic acid oxidative decarboxylation. So in this step to be formed a 2 carbon compound of acetyl coenzyme A. The 2 carbon compound of acetyl coenzyme A to be combined with 4 carbon compound of oxaloacetic acid. Okay now. This 2 carbon compound of acetyl coenzyme A are combined with 4 carbon compound of oxaloacetic acid or OAA to be formed 6 carbon compound of citric acid. Okay now. This is a first step of biochemical reaction. So this step are known as condensation. So in this reaction, which is catalyzed by the enzyme citric synthetase. Citric synthetase. At the same time to be released again coenzyme A. Coenzyme A. Okay now, this is a first step. 2 carbon compound of acetyl coenzyme A. So with combined 4 carbon compound of oxaloacetic acid to be formed 6 carbon compound of citric acid. At the same time to be removal of coenzyme A. So in this reaction, which is catalyzed by the enzyme citric synthetase, this reaction are known as condensation. This reaction are known as condensation. This is a first biochemical reaction. So 6 carbon compound of citric acid is the first stable compound. Is the first stable compound in Krebs cycle. In Krebs cycle, the first stable compound are here 6 carbon compound of citric acid. Okay now. Next coming to 6 carbon compound of citric acid is converted to 6 carbon compound of cis-aconitic acid. So in which catalyzed by the enzyme aconitase. At the same time 6 carbon compound of citric acid to be removed of one water molecule. To be removed of one water molecule. Okay now. So this is a second step. This is the second reaction. This reaction are named as dehydrogenase. Dehydrogenase. So in this reaction, which is catalyzed by the enzyme aconitase. Okay now. Third step are here 6 carbon compound of cis-aconitic acid is converted to 6 carbon compound of coming to 6 carbon compound of organosuccinic acid is converted to 5 carbon compound of alpha ketoglutarate acid. Alpha ketoglutarate acid. This is a 6 carbon compound, but this is a 5 carbon compound. Previous reactions all are 6 carbon compounds. Citric acid is also 6 carbon compound. Cis-aconic acid is also 6 carbon compound. Isocytric acid is also 6 carbon compound. Organosuccinic acid is also 6 carbon compound. But alpha ketoglutarate acid, this is a 5 carbon compound. Why? Because 6 carbon compound of organosuccinic acid to be removed or to be given out on carbon dioxide. So hence this substrate are here 5 carbon compound of alpha ketoglutarate acid. In which reaction is catalyzed by the enzyme oxalosuccinic decarboxylase. Oxalosuccinic decarboxylase by means given out carbon dioxide or removal of carbon dioxide from the previous substrate. So this chemical reaction are here fifth. This is known as decarboxylation. Okay, now next coming to this 5 carbon compound of alpha ketoglutarate acid is converted to 4 carbon compound of succinyl coenzyme 8. 4 carbon compound of succinyl coenzyme 8. Why? Because so the 5 carbon compound of alpha ketoglutarate acid is again removal of carbon dioxide or given out carbon dioxide. So hence to be formed 4 carbon compound of succinyl coenzyme 8. That is decarboxylation and oxidation. So 5 carbon compound of alpha ketoglutarate acid again to be released 2 hydrogen atoms. These 2 hydrogen atoms to be aspects by NAD plus to be converted reduced to NADH plus H plus. NADH plus H plus, that is oxidative. In this reaction are here sixth reaction. This reaction are named as oxidative decarboxylation 2. Oxidative decarboxylation 2. Why? Because this is a oxidation 1 between of the 6 carbon compound isocytric acid and 6 carbon compound of organosuccinic acid. This is a oxidation reaction 1. And next coming to oxidation reaction 2. That is 5 carbon compound of alpha ketoglutarate acid and 4 carbon compound of succinyl coenzyme 8. And also decarboxylation. This is a decarboxylation 1 between of the 6 carbon compound of organosuccinic acid and 5 carbon compound of alpha ketoglutarate acid. And another decarboxylation by means 2. So between of the 5 carbon compound alpha ketoglutarate acid and 4 carbon compound of succinyl coenzyme 8. So this is also oxidation 2 and decarboxylation 2. Decarboxylation 2 totally oxidative decarboxylation reaction. That is sixth reaction. Okay, now at the same time to be receiving of the coenzyme 8. So to be added coenzyme 8. Then after to be formed 4 carbon compound succinyl coenzyme 8. So in this succinyl coenzyme 8 to be splitting the 4 carbon compound of succinyl coenzyme 8 to be splitting, then will be converted succinic acid and coenzyme 8. This coenzyme 8 to be removed of the inner side of the mitochondrial matrix, but to be formed 4 carbon compound succinic acid. Okay, now 4 carbon compound of succinyl coenzyme 8 to be splitting with the help of succinic thiokinase enzyme to be form of coenzyme 8 and 4 carbon compound of succinic acid. Further biochemical reactions to be actively participated only 4 carbon compound succinic acid, not participated coenzyme 8. So this coenzyme 8 to be enter in this inner side of the mitochondrial membrane. At the same time, so this succinyl coenzyme 8, this succinyl coenzyme A. So to be released some amount of the ADP. So this ADP aspects to be form of one ATP. So this process is also known as substrate level phosphorylation. Substrate level phosphorylation. Succinyl coenzyme A. Succinyl coenzyme A to be released one phosphate group. This phosphate group to be form of high energy amount of the phosphate, that is called ATP. By means ADP, adenosine diphosphate plus inorganic phosphate to be form of adenosine triphosphate. So in this reaction to be form of one ATP molecule, that is called substrate level phosphorylation. That is called substrate level phosphorylation. That is SLP. That is SLP. So substrate level phosphorylation to be formed between of the 4 carbon compound succinyl coenzyme A and 4 carbon compound succinic acid, or in this reaction 7. In this reaction 7. This chemical reaction are named as cleavage. Cleavage. So substrate level phosphorylation to be formed 7th chemical reaction. 7th biochemical reaction. Okay now. Next going to 4 carbon compound of succinic acid. 4 carbon compound of succinic acid, then converted to 4 carbon compound of fumaric acid. Okay now. So in this time 4 carbon compound of succinic acid, then will release 2 hydrogen atoms. These 2 hydrogen atoms will be receiving of the another coenzyme, that is FAD, flavinoadenine dinucleotide, to be formed reduced FADH2, reduced flavinoadenine dinucleotide, in which catalyzed by the enzyme succinic dehydrogenase. Succinic dehydrogenase. Okay now, this is a NAD, this is a FAD. Both are coenzymes. Both are coenzymes. Okay now. So these are the enzymes. These are the enzymes, activated enzymes. These are the coenzymes, internal enzymes. NAD, nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. NAD means nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. NADH2, reduced nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. FAD, flavinoadenine dinucleotide. FADH2, reduced flavinoadenine dinucleotide. These are 2 coenzymes with the help of Krebs cycle or citric acid cycle. Okay now. In this glycolysis cycle and pyruvate oxidative decarboxylation only involved one coenzyme, that is NAD+. But in this Krebs cycle to be helping 2 coenzymes, one is NAD+, second one is FAD. Okay now. Next coming to 4 carbon compound of fumaric acid to be converted 4 carbon compound of malic acid, and also to be receiving of one water molecule in this reaction, which is catalyzed by the enzyme fumarase. This is a 9th chemical reaction. This is a 8th chemical reaction. This reaction are named as oxidation 3. This is a 9th chemical reaction, that is known as hydration. That is known as hydration. Why? Because to be added one water molecule in their substrate. Next coming to 4th carbon compound of malic acid is converted to 4th carbon of oxaloacetic acid or OAA. Is also malic acid to be releasing of 2 hydrogen atoms. These 2 hydrogen atoms to be receiving of NAD+ to be formed reduced NADH2, reduced NADH2 or NADH+, H+. In this reaction, which is catalyzed by the enzyme malic dehydrogenase. This is a 10th chemical reaction. This chemical reaction are named as oxidation 4. Oxidation 4. Okay now. So this is a Krebs cycle or citric acid cycle. So glycolysis only present in oxidation 1, but Krebs cycle are present in oxidations. How many oxidation reactions are here? 4 oxidation reactions are here. In their glycolysis, oxidation reactions present only 1. In their Krebs cycle, oxidation reactions are present in 4. So this is a oxidation 1. 2 ATP, each worth 2 ATP, that is 2 worth, that is 4 ATP. But in glycolysis total is 6 NADH2. Oxidation 1 2 NAD, oxidation 2 2 NAD, oxidation 4 2 NAD, that is 6 NADH2. 1 NADH2 equal to 3 ATP, that is 6 NADH2 equal to 6 3 ja, that equal to 18 ATP. Okay, clearly 18 ATP. So hence only 2 ATP molecules are formed. So anaerobic respiration is also glycolysis. So in this glycolysis to be generated 4 ATP molecules and net gain of 2, totally 6 ATP molecules. But in this generated ATP molecules are also utilizing in the fermentation process. In this fermentation process, so hence 4 minus 4 ATP molecules. Only net gain of ATP molecules 2. Anyhow, in aerobic respiration to be form of 36 ATP molecules. In anaerobic respiration to be form of 2 ATP molecules. Totally, how many ATP molecules are formed in the respiration process? That equal to 38 ATP molecules. 38 ATP molecules. This is about the Krebs cycle or citric acid cycle or TCA cycle. Okay, now thank you.